Hey there, good morning. It is about 8:30 this morning, and I don't know if you guys remember, if you watched my movie a few movies back, I went out and gave my mom some red, I think salsa red, maybe, cone flour that I had an overabundance of that I got on clearance, and I thought I'm just gonna give these to my mom. So I went out there, gave them to her, and she's like, do you want to walk around the garden and look at my plants? I'm like, absolutely I do. So she walked me around the garden, showed me the plants, and we got to the backyard, and she's like, she just mentioned that she wanted to clean up her fence line. When we were growing up, the fence line was a lot more tidy, I guess, and as you know, over the years, if you don't keep up on stuff, it just gets a little out of control, and that's exactly where it's at right now. It's just out of control with like scrubby vines, Virginia creeper, shrubs that grew up along the fence line, and on the other side of that fence line is a beautiful field, farmer's field, and depending on the season or depending on the year, they plant different things. So she wants to be able to look past the fence line and just see the beautiful farmer's field. And so today, my brother and I, Karsten, are gonna go over there and get started on cleaning it up. So right now, I'm just collecting some things I'm gonna bring over there. I'm gonna bring my 2 shovels, I'm gonna bring my chainsaw, and I just, oh, here it is. We'll grab my chainsaw here. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should grab. Oh, my pruners. All right, I'm at my mom's house. There's Hazel. And my brother, Karsten's getting my mom's pink chainsaw all oiled up.
It's just a little loose, the chain.
Oh, okay. And this is the fence line. My brother Michael will probably be back later. He's the one that just got back from the army, but he went to the gym this morning, then he's gonna come back. But see, my brother KJ already started cleaning this little section out a little bit around that really big, beautiful maple tree. These maple trees all just volunteered in here. You can see all the stalks in there. So our plan is to clean up. You can see where he already kind of cleaned up some stuff, but he just used my mom's little chainsaw to do it. So he brought his chainsaw today, and we're gonna fix it up. But this is kind of what it looks like before. You can see it's a bit of a jungle, but look how pretty, like the sun comes up right here, and we've got this beautiful field on the other side of there. Sometimes the farmers plant corn, sometimes soybean. Right now it just looks like I don't know, what's planted over there right now, you think? Not sure. Is it soybean, you think?
No.
Or maybe just a cover crop? Looks like it might just be clover, like a cover crop for this year.
Clover, yeah. I don't know what it is.
It's just a cover crop.
Yeah, I did that with the little natity thing. All this little stuff. Yeah,
Right.
with that little chainsaw she had.
But like, look at that giant Virginia creeper. We could cut all that crap
That's not
down.
ivy, right?
No. I mean, I could look in there
Is
and
ivy?
I'll take a good look, but no.
That's a jungle in there.
It is a jungle.
Well, basically, all it is a little tree, a little scrub tree like this. This looked like that.
Okay.
And then that vine's just taken over. So it's not really
Right.
as bad as it looks, honestly, I don't think.
Okay.
But
Yeah, we will get going on it.
I mean,
Yeah.
we could just make a pile somewhere.
Okay.
You know, for the rabbits.
Oh, yeah. All right.
It looks kind of cool, the vine.
Yeah, that part looks kind of cool. All right, so yeah, this is the before. We all grew up in this house. This is my great-grandma's house back in the day. My grandpa actually built it. Great-grandpa built it, and he built all the brick houses along this side of the road here. They sold it to my mom and dad when my mom and dad just got married, and we've lived here ever since. So we're gonna clean this up. We'll see how long it takes. It's just me and my brother KJ for now. My mom got a tooth pulled the other day, so I don't know how much help she will be. Nate
What is this vine?
said he might come later. Oh, let me see. Don't touch it.
That's not your Virginia creeper stuff, but it's a vine of some kind coming up that maple.
Okay. It's
What is
not
that?
poison ivy, but
I wonder what that is. It's kind of different, huh? And that's not? That's your Virginia
no, it's Virginia
thing?
creeper.
There's still some nice maples in here with the teeth.
Okay.
That one, you know, but if we can
Yeah.
clean that vines off of it, that's going to end up killing it. But that's a nice tree. You know,
Yep.
there's maple in there and there. This one's a scrub.
Okay.
That one's a scrub. You know,
Okay.
what's behind it looks like a maple almost.
It does, yeah.
Or is it a scrub?
I can't tell. There's so
It's a
much
scrub-
creeper on
scrub
it.
tree. That's an old dead stick, but it's pretty thick in here. It's probably the thickest it's been in a long time,
I know.
honestly.
I'm gonna go through and just kind of look real hard and see if there's any ivy, poison ivy, but I haven't seen any. Just looks like a lot of Virginia creeper. I think we're good, but we'll be careful as we go.
There's turkey out in the field. We would have never been able to see them.
Really?
Way out there. And there's a deer on the bottom, right on the
Oh
bottom.
yeah,
right
there is. You
there.
can't.
Turkey way out there.
Right out there. But yeah, my mom wants to just be able to look at this beautiful field like we used to be able to when we were young.
That tree line has grown up in the past 5 years too.
Yeah, that
creek bottom.
one, that used to be really, really small.
They're
Yep.
letting it grow up a lot.
Yeah. So, come along with us. Ooh, this is a cool shot. There's sky.
It's the sun that comes through there after we get that out of there.
I
Oh
know.
my goodness.
It's beautiful.
Wow. Who would have known?
Hey, where's the
You know, it
where's
kind
the
of
tractor?
reminds me, huh?
Why do you bring the tractor?
All right, I could do that. I could drive the tractor.
We'll drag these stuff
But
out.
it reminds me of how a lot of times, like you don't know something until you actually get into it, you know?
Yeah.
Or the darkness, you get rid of the darkness and you got all the light, you know?
Oh yeah.
So anyway.
Look at this.
Now, Dad, I'm gonna help you.
yeah.
Goodness, it never came through like this.
It's
so cool.
well, there you go. All right, so my mom called the neighbor, Wendy, and asked her when
I got Gary.
Huh?
I got Gary.
Oh, Gary, that her husband. Because there's a couple times a month that the village will come around and pick up all of your rubbish, I guess, like your scraps, your yard scraps and stuff, or anything really.
1 or 15.
Yeah, and it's the 1st and the 15th. Today is the 8th, so, or the 7th. So in about 7-8 days, they're gonna come around to pick stuff up. So we were gonna just pile it over there and wait till it dried up and then eventually burn it. But we thought, man, 7-8 days that'll come.
Not too bad.
Yeah, that'll come and go pretty quick. So we're gonna pile it up and get it on one big kind of solid foundation of a branch, and then KJ, my brother, is going to pull it up to the road, and then the village will come pick it up. So that way we can kind of get rid of some of it and not have to burn it
Right.
all later,
Yeah.
I guess, because it'll take quite some time for it to dry up. To be
Yeah,
able to
and I
burn.
would be helping
And-
more, but I got a tooth pulled.
Yeah, she just got her tooth pulled the other day, so, and my hair is
I'm not
crazy.
supposed to be strenuous.
Yeah, that's all right. We got it. All right, so that's what we're doing right now. We're making a big pile, and we're gonna pull it out by the road. Sunshine, bud?
He's got a new spot now all of a sudden.
It's nice and
He
warm,
loves
huh?
that warm earth under his body.
It feels good, huh, buddy? You a hound dog?
Yeah.
Yep. Hound dog? that we seeded. Oh, you got a banana?
Yeah.
Yum. Yummy. All right, now we're gonna go grab the other piles. Looking good.
Yeah, it's looking super good. Heck yeah. It's gonna be, there's a lot of branches right there. When we pull out a couple of those bigger ones, we can take all that and stack it.
Yeah, like the dead stuff, you
Yeah,
think?
the stuff I cut last time.
Yeah.
Get all that out. There's that giant, that's a big tree, that big tuft. We could probably lop that sucker down too while we're at it.
Yeah.
And then clean that area up, stack it on that round.
Mm-hmm.
Drag that out.
So Michael got home. He's about to help. And
Just keep piling onto this and
yeah.
all right.
This is, I know you're gonna get annoyed, but this is my brother Michael that just got back from the army, guys. So they all constantly say thank you, brother, for his service. They're so proud of you and so thankful. So I'm sure they're all gonna love seeing you actually
I'll back right up there.
back
Back it
home.
We can drag it out of there.
Really? Okay.
We just piled a bunch of stuff there and we're gonna drag that out with the truck, we think.
don't?
Did that truck don't have a hitch on it?
Oh, it's got a hitch. I just need a ball.
What about the two little hooks on the side like that? I just hooked in the side hook.
Here goes.
Yeah, if we hook up right there, this whole thing will drag out. Look at that.
That's what you do to me.
Yeah, come on over. My mama makes spaghetti.
That's what Max sounds like. It's weird. Yeah, he's like. I'm like, what?
What is wrong with you?
Heck yeah.
Nice.
We're rednecking out here today. Wow. Every little bit.
Where's your rake and stuff at, Mom?
I'll get it.
She's too busy bringing us snacks.
Look how clean this ground is.
I know, it's beautiful.
Pretty nice.
Look at that. Oh, you should see how beautiful this is.
We need a rake and just start raking this stuff up. Maybe we'll path and have a dumping spot behind the ivy back there
Yeah.
where we can go
Like,
with like this small stuff. You know, not like a brush, just like all this small. I can probably bring the frickin', probably raise the lawn tractor up. Get some of this big stuff, all the big stuff, and just clone it down. you. Wow, this is looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Damn. Alright, should we do some dragging?
Yeah.
Is this all? Alright, let's see if that works, Mike. Yeah, you can drag it a little bit. Throw this on. Alright, that's good for now.
I can get it, Grandma.
KJ.
Oh, Michael's got it.
I would have loved to have that when I was a kid. Let me see if there's. I'm seeing another caterpillar. Oh, right down here. Oh, look at that view.
Where? I know.
Oh my God.
It's gonna look so beautiful. Alright, so Nate showed up to help for a little bit.
I've been driving the Jeep a lot lately.
He has to go help his sister do something though. And then Michael's starting a fire. Gonna burn some of the little, there's lots of grapevine out there. So there's this grapevine that was out there. And so he's burning just the little bits that we can kind of control. Because it is a little windy today.
It's gonna be a slow burn. Here all night.
Ooh, that's some good lyrics for a song. Slow burn all night. Oh, Barrett just showed up too. Aw.
My dad would want to.
Start down clearing, huh?
Yeah, keep the pointy stuff.
feel like this might be wound around a stump or something. Back here.
Where's those snippers? Can I see those?
Yeah, the trash can.
Snippers? Man, they came prepared. We've needed these for a while.
I know. Know that loving on me won't make things right. Will you leave me home to keep the teepee clean? 6-pound pooses to break and wean. Will you squall is on the warpath tonight? I found out big brave.
Probably one thing definitely at the bottom. That it's a fucking
No.
I never see that type of caterpillar. I don't know if anymore. I feel like growing up, I remember seeing them all the time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Same.
There's something right there. Where? Right in where you're going.
You're moving it.
Yeah. Will that fire water that you've been drinking makes you feel big, but cheap you're shrinking since you've been on that love-making diet? Well, don't give me that old peace pipe. There ain't no pipe that can settle this fight. Your squall is on the warpath tonight. I found out, big brave sheep, the game you're hunting for ain't beef. Get off of my hunting grounds and get out of my sight. Well, this avoidance I'm doing means I'm fighting mad. You don't need no more, but you already had. Your squall is on the warpath.
So get back in that hole and be flat.
Heck yeah.
I gotta go for a second.
You gotta go? Oh. Tonight. I know there's never been any awful shape of it. I can't even spell my name. My head's in such a spin. Today I tried to eat with a big old tablespoon. You got me chasing rabbits, walking on my head, howling at me. Well, she got and it almost drove me mad. And then I even went along. Little
Just when I got yours right here.
can't even tell the day.
Oh my God.
As crazy as a leaf.
Slam them down.
You got me chasing rabbits, pulling up my hair.
How about you, Brett? What do you want? Anything?
I'll take a water.
Okay, you want ice?
No, thank you.
Cause there ain't a hound dog in this day that can hold the light to me. I ate 3 bones for dinner tonight and tried to treat you. You got me chasing rabbits, tried to treat you. Thanks for giving us something fun to do on a Saturday. I rode my horse to the
Feels like fall.
It does. Many, many years ago, when this land was young and a lot of our country was covered in big, tall, beautiful trees. And men had to have trees to make wood to build houses, to make furniture with, to make boats with, even to make paper with. So, as more and more people came, more wood was needed. So more and more trees were cut down. And the man that lived in the forest and cut down the trees was called the timberman. Well, my world is green and dark and dead. My home is in the logging camp. All week I cut down the mighty trees. Saturday I get to do as I please. I give the man more than his height, and he'll never know it if I tie. Show me the toughest tree around, the timberman will bring it down. Swing it hard, cut it clean, no halfway or in between. Moving the axes in my hand, make way for the timberman. Yeah, he was a mighty big tough man, usually that timberman that lived in the forest, and he cut down all those big trees. Well, they say there's sawdust in my brain, don't get caught up in the rain. I got stump water in my blood, sweat from my brow turns the ground to mud. When the men don't know how to fell a tree, the one that they'll come ask is me. I'll mark my spot and take my step, the tree's gonna fall for the timberman. Swing it hard, cut it clean, no halfway or in between. Moving the axes in my hand, make way for the timberman. When they're cutting down those trees and it's about ready to fall, the man yells out, "Timber!" Making progress here. I was just digging a line and I need some sort of a hose or something because I can't get it straight. But Jenna just showed up with a kitty.
She doesn't have a name yet.
You been off the track yet, bro?
Wow.
right, we're all done for now. This is probably a lot more than we thought we were gonna do. I think when we first came out here, I was gonna text Nate and tell him to bring like a chainsaw because he was planning on coming later and bringing my rake and a couple other things. And Kate is like, oh, we'll be done in a half hour. And I think it's like, what time is it, Johnny?
Is
Time?
6:08.
6:08. So we were out here at 10, so 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 hours. And look at the finished product. For now, this is what we came up with. We ended up having to cut some of the fence off because it was like growing in huge trees. Actually, one of the trees it was growing in was right here. The fence was like growing straight through this big chunk of tree. They had to pull it out with the with the chuck. So we did have to take some of the fence off, but we think we're just gonna cut all the fence off. So from like this tree to all the way down there, and then replace it with split rail fence or something else and make it look nice. So that will be another day. This part of the fence doesn't look terrible, but this fence has been in here for like probably, I don't know, 60 years or something. So it's pretty old, and I mean, this right here actually looks pretty good for what was in here. But we're really happy with it, and everyone's just kind of been hanging out up on the deck there, just looking out at the view. Johnny came and trimmed up this tree. This is a crabapple tree that we all used to play in when we were young. There was branches down there, and we'd all like build like rooms in the tree, and we'd all have our own spot that we'd hang out in. So Johnny came in, trimmed it up. This looks really nice. And we went to this big maple tree right here, and that's just as far as we got. So we thought that didn't look too bad. We might just leave that for kind of privacy and then keep this open. But yeah, it looks really good. Yeah, look at how beautiful this looks. Can you believe the difference? This is another chunk of fence that we left in. Again, we'll probably take this out and replace it with something else at a different time. I started to make an edge, so maybe we'll come in here and just plant a bunch of hosta or coneflower, whatever my mom wants to plant. And then we found this actually in all of the weeds. We thought it was super cute, so I just hung it on that tree right there. Let's see. This we found also in the weeds. This is a bird house or something that I actually made for all of my family members. I made them all one of those one year for Christmas. And then, yeah, it looks really good.
It's coming up.
Thank you guys so much for watching. It was just really fun. Like, gradually different family members would show up.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a surprise, and someone would come around the corner and we're like, oh! And that was awesome because they come around and grab a tool and start helping. So thank you guys for doing that. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we really appreciate it. And we hope to see you next time when we come and install a new fence and maybe some plants.
Yeah.
But all right. Bye. think, buddy?
I think it looks great.
Yeah.
Weird. It's weird because it's so clean. It's like,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I always get to this kind of stuff or any kind of work, and I go, I can't wait till it's all cleaned up. And it's like, it's very short-lived because now I'm already thinking it would look really good with mulch,
Yeah.
and it looked good with the fence continued, and then the yard cleaned up. We had a leaf rake. It's always short-lived. Good.
We'll get there though. We did a lot for the first day.
Yeah. That's good.
Good job.
Do you have a before?
I do.